Rodriguez, that's another one where she didn't get her revenge either, and she's you know what I'm saying. She can be that one that give Nia that work too,
Yeah, yeah, and
and
hopefully,
oh
and hopefully, Cargill could
oh yeah,
just come in. Like I do want her to be I do want her to be women's champion quick. But we're live right now. We're live. We're
all right,
not live, but we're recording. Welcome everybody to Inside Storyline Podcast. Y'all just caught us in a real moment where we're talking about, the inevitability or the inevitable
mm-hmm.
um Jade Cargill coming to WWE. If you have not seen our video on that, please make sure that you go to the channel. We go in depth about what we think is going to happen when Jade Cargill. I keep saying Cargill. It's Cargill. It's Cargill.
Cargill,
It's
oh.
Cargill. Like Johnny Gill. That's my
Mm.
cousin. That's my cousin, but I don't really know him like that. But just want to
Okay,
put that out there.
that
That
was
is my cousin. That is my cousin.
random fun fact.
Not like Roman Reigns and The
Right.
Rock, but I met him. I think. Um, Appreciate y'all coming to the show today, man. We are here to review Raw this past Monday. It was pretty interesting. It wasn't as cool as SmackDown,
Mm.
but yeah, it was alright, man. What you think of it? 1 to 10.
I think I'm gonna give it a solid 8. It had some pretty good matches in there.
8.
Yeah, and I say that because they had some pretty good matches in there that I
Yes, they
wasn't
did.
expecting.
Yes, they did.
They had some pretty good angles in there. I'm loving what they're doing with Shinsuke.
Yes,
He's
yes,
he that
yes.
that's this is the Shinsuke we needed.
He don't even need a belt.
He really don't.
He don't need a belt.
They
I
really
just want
don't.
him to
But
go around tormenting everybody.
it'll probably be one of his greatest runs if they do put a belt on him.
True, true.
So
That's true.
yeah, and I'm waiting on Drew, man. Come on, because I can see it.
Did you want him to turn around and go help?
No, because if they are pushing him where I think they pushing him, that was perfect. Leave
That
it
it,
just
it
like
was
that.
it was perfect.
Yeah.
And you know, man, it I'm lying. A small part of me wanted him to go back, and then I'm like, no, don't do it. We need that
Right.
heel. We need that. And then as soon as
Your
like
man.
they played it just to the
Mhm.
T, and
He
then
was thinking about
Cody.
it. He was thinking about it. He was like, "Ooh, nah."
Woo. And then
Because
and then
that's
they brung out Cody to get our mind straight off of it.
exactly.
Young, whoever writing this shit right now is they need to go ahead and get that blessing by whoever. I mean, the timing of that, because he was just like, I don't know if he was gonna go, I don't know if he wasn't, and then Cody just came out the blue, and Cody be
Yeah.
running like,
Yeah. Like yeah, he blazed past McIntyre. He was like, "Look, we ain't got time for you to make a
like
few."
for real, bro. Like they in the back, you gonna go, man? Fuck it, play my music. You know what I mean?
And and
Um,
and I get it, McIntyre's hesitation because when they played that video package of
mhm.
all the stuff that you forgot about that Jay did, I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, man.
Whoever's backstage watching this, it probably brought up fresh memories like,
Yes.
oh, how old this motherfucker was. And it's
And I
like,
I forgot he was ruthless with Roman Reigns in the
man,
bloodline.
he was his right hand man. That
He's
was his name before main event. He was his right hand man.
I'ma get him.
I
I'ma
gotta
get
get
him.
him. I gotta get him. you know,
And because Roman broke his ass.
He's right.
I mean, Stockholm syndrome is a motherfucker.
hmm
So
And
yeah,
it's crazy now. You got to clean up a mess that you really never wanted to create, but and it's not even really your shit. It's your cousin stuff. This
and
man has manipulated you so bad
yeah,
and conned you in to being his cleaner to go and do his dirty work. And now you got hella enemies
Ooh.
because of it.
I wonder who came up. Like I didn't think of that. I didn't even think of this aspect. I thought Jay was just gonna come and he was just gonna feud with someone. Like for them to, and it can be prolonged. Like Jay can be going through like the 7 stages of hell. You know what I'm saying? Or like Hercules in 7. What he got, the 9 tests or whatever. Like that's. I think that's where he's with where they're going with this. Because you had Cody Rhodes open up the show, and you know he was about to get on the Jay Uso thing again. I want to know what he has to say. Or they handled that in the promo with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I still feel like it was incomplete.
Me too.
Because I'm like, okay, like what were you going to say besides that, giving him another chance? You know, like, I mean, it was a great promo. It was, but like I feel like
it was a little empty. Like Kevin Owens, they always trying to convince Kevin Owens to sign on. I mean, they're repeating something. It feel like they're repeating the same thing that Kevin Owens was trying to do with Sami Zayn and convince him, you know, to not be in the bloodline. Now they're convincing Kevin to give. I mean, why would Kevin give a fuck though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is Zayn? That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about Jay Uso?
He want him to be okay through association, because it's like if I brought somebody in and you really don't fuck with him, but I'm like, yo, come on, like, you know, this is my man, yo.
Not only I don't fuck with him, but like they tied me up on the motherfucking show and fucked me up. Like
I'm not champion today because of this motherfucker.
He said 5 times.
Like don't leave this motherfucker with me. Like there's a possibility. If you'll see this motherfucker walking in front of my car.
And I think he went through the stages. He was like, you know, why the fuck should I do? Oh, it's not like he just cost me the belt 1,000,000 times. He fucked me up. Like, he kept fucking me up. Like, he manipulated you.
It's so much. It's so much. And that's why I was like you said, you never thought about that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Of all of the enemies, everybody that he calls to not be champion today, all of his demons is catching up to him.
So it looks like Riddle is done. I think he's done.
He's injured, isn't he?
Nah, they not fucking with him. Well, they doing an investigation, but I think this is his 3rd or 4th fucking jump, or they keeping him off because they say he's supposed to be back this Monday.
Yeah.
But WWE might be done with that guy. But nonetheless, with that, they got to pivot his heel turn, and I think it works out for the best because his heel turn need to be against Jay Uso because Jay Uso is beloved. We love him, so I need him to go ham on Jay Uso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it ain't too many people that's stopping him. So
Cody's gonna come in, try to help. It's gonna get fucked up. Sammy gonna come. I want that man to go ballistic. I'm talking about. Remember when Nexus or somebody was trying to turn John Cena heel?
Mm-hmm.
Every week we like, oh, he's about to do it. He's about to do it. And he always get to it and be like, nah, I'm not gonna.
I ain't gonna do it.
But yeah, I mean, Drew needs a boost, man. And they said he just signed or he's about to sign a multi-year deal.
I hope so, because this has been going on for a while now about getting him to sign a contract. I want to say almost last year, because remember he was off TV for a minute.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to get his contract straight. And then he popped up with the Gunther and all of that, which
Mm-hmm.
we thought he was gonna, and that didn't happen.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I don't know, but
bruh.
yeah, I hope they do go with the hill because it will be a great look.
Yeah, I
Great.
mean, and what's the best way to get people to love you is to turn you heel. The old Rock, like the Rock.
Mhm.
That's the best example of doing that. Rocky sucks and Rocky die, and then he went
Mhm.
straight up heel, and then people just loved you. Like I don't know if that's gonna happen to Dom. Speaking of him, he came out
Mm.
and shout out to Dominique
Dom,
Mysterio, man.
yeah,
This guy he is shitting gold.
absolutely. He can't miss.
Oh my god, man!
He can't
Like
miss.
this guy is a natural.
Hmm.
I don't know what. Look, man. Dom has it. We was just talking about having it.
Hmm.
He has it. He has the it factor, and I put him in the realm of like a Bobby Heenan, man. Like Bobby Heenan just didn't. He was a snake, man, and you did not like. You love to hate him,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
oh man, like
He he
speak
get
on
he
Dom,
gets so
dog.
much he gets so much heat. I told you, as soon as he touched the microphone, it's like instant. Like, oh, we don't even want to hear. We now it's not even about if he got something important to say. We just want to hate him. I don't know. I don't care.
They go there to boo him.
You can't. I don't even think it's possible to turn him babyface at this point because it's just a
Yeah.
thing now. As soon as he touched the mic, we booing. But you know what I'm starting to realize that they're doing? They're
Mm-hmm.
almost giving him a Vicky Guerrero type situation where she be like,
Excuse
"Excuse me," and
me.
he started to say, "What is it? Silencio,
Mm-hmm.
silencio." I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yeah, fight
And he
back a little bit."
he chopping through it too.
He
He
chopping
chopping
through it.
through it.
He's
I
so
mean,
used to it by now. I think
and
you know what? I think some of that might be filtered in though, because them boos be like
nah,
really
they said they really be doing that shit. Like the
damn.
shit be they go there. It's like a prompt. You know what I'm saying? Like you must know how Angle comes out. You suck.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a positive thing now. Like
Yeah.
he encouraged you to say you suck.
Hmm.
So I just wonder where this is going to go for Dom, and I see big things for his career, and he's young as fuck. And
Yeah.
I mean, even the way he plays his role in the Judgment Day, the way he does his sneak attacks, and how he, bruh, at the last pay per view, he was the man. Like he did the
Hmm.
damn thing, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think. Well, no, I do think people give him his flowers. I do.
Yeah.
He
Because he
is.
ain't nobody. I don't even now. I'm not saying Ray didn't get to a certain level of stardom,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Don rose to it a lot quicker,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
it might be a little more heavy than Ray at this moment
And
right
let me tell you something about fathers. We know as fathers, we love when our children exceed
now.
us.
Hmm.
Like I, man, I look at my daughters. I'm like, Daddy couldn't read before 7th grade. I got hooked on fathers and your ass reading so damn good. God damn it. I'm sure Ray is just like, damn, young. Like, I wish Eddie Guerrero could see this shit because
Man.
it's like he embodies Eddie Guerrero, man. And it's crazy because they was doing the custody joint, and it might be his son. You know what I'm saying? Like they could pull that storyline back up.
Yo, they
Like,
really
yeah,
could.
that DNA test was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But did you hear your boy hit him where it hurt with the Rhea Ripley and
Oh
Jay?
yeah.
I said, oh, don't do that to him. Don't break his heart like that. He's like, yo, you more interested in her than she is in you.
Hey, you know what? I'm tired. Look, Cody, my favorite wrestler right now,
Hmm.
but I got a critique, man. I gotta criticize this man for. And I know he can't. He can't change it, or that's his mannerism. But don't you know when he has the mic, right? And let me just try to see if I can. And he's talking, and he's like, but then, like the way, and then, and it's like it's so a feminine, man. It's like, and then he got the list. People like, let me tell you something. I mean, like, bro, so coming in, it looks like. Let me see.
No.
This he say been plugged up for 10 minutes. Waiting on this. Well, Zoe Black is charging his laptop right now, and we're going to keep the show going. As Vince McMahon say, he will be popping in once he get his laptop charged up. But what else we had on the show tonight, my brother?
We had Kofi Kingston.
Oh, that was a great match.
Now that
did you see with Kofi?
Kofi was.
He posted 17 years ago. These two had a match before WWE, bro. Yes, like
what?
They, wrestlers. They all come up together,
right?
And the thing is, the way WWE situates people, you will never know that this person like was on the indies with this person,
right?
And that's when Ivar was way skinny, but he posted it and he was like, 17 years ago we had a match and it came full circle tonight. Wow, and that was a hell of a goddamn match.
That match. That's why I was saying.
To have Kofi Mania again.
Yeah. When I seen that match right there, it made me. It surprised me.
It did.
I wasn't expecting that match to be like that. That man is 300 pounds. He hit a moonsault off the top rope.
Fuck that. He jumped off the apron onto the floor. Look, they're so professional that now Nia Jax, I think, just is reckless. Even with this one that she did, we're going to talk about. But even with Ivar, I can tell it looks like he's really putting his weight on my man, but he's pulling back, like he's pulling back right at the, like, that's how you do it, young. It looked like, if I'm just looking at it, it looks brutal. But if you slow it down, you'll see he takes care. That's how you take care of your opponent. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And he might be just a soft belly dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he looked a little tapioca pudding. Yeah.
But it was a good-ass fucking match.
That was a great. It almost was match of the night.
I think it was.
Yeah,
I think it was. I really think it was, and
because and
Kofi is a beast.
Kofi, that's what I was saying. Kofi body, yo, for it to be that skinny, it could take a lot.
It can, man. And your man did do a moonsault.
Did a moonsault. The man hit the ropes and aimed sideways on him and jumped off the apron on the outside, and he was giving Cody the business.
Kofi got hit shit way harder than Trouble in Paradise. He kept on popping out. I'm like, wow. And then I'm like, dude, you really can't pop out Trouble in Paradise. Come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. If I add, that's a 4-star match right there. 4-star match, and the only reason I ain't giving it a 5 stars is because it wasn't on the main event. The thing is, it did the damn thing. So, did you think Cargill was going to come out?
No, not that soon.
I was like,
because this was on Raw, and I think they're going to let her run out on NXT, not Raw. I thought it was going to be somebody new from backstage or something. Maybe somebody that had recently been called up to main roster, like one of them chicks. What was the joint from? She was like from Australia or something. I think Booker T trained her.
Don't get me lying.
Yeah, a little Aussie chick.
The thing is, though, the reason. Do you know the reason why it was Natalia?
No.
Because I think they were, giving her some airtime because she had went to India when Becky Lynch, her passport situation didn't allow her to go to India. So Natalia stepped up and went to India for her. So I think that was like a consolation. Go ahead out there and have a great match with Becky Lynch and get some airtime because I'm tired of Natty. I am like she is getting. She's getting annoying, you know what I mean? It's not really working for me on. I mean, I understand. I do get it, and I'm glad that she got her time, but they could have gave that to somebody else.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting Natalia because I'm like, and I wasn't mad. It was surprising because I hadn't seen it in a minute anyway.
Right.
But I'm just like, what? Why do you want the NXT title? But
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like that's just out of the blue. And they said McMahon booked a lot of that shit. That's why we had certain matches. And it's like Vince McMahon, bro, you just had back surgery. He is out and about, still trying to.
he ain't worried about all that. He's doing that. He back surgery is nothing to him.
He got that fucking mustache. And
Mhm.
I think somebody sized him up about that mustache. I think Stephanie was like, "Dad."
When he got hit with the allegations and shit, he said, "You know what? I might as well look the part."
He looks like a creep. He looks like he tells your little 19-year-old daughter, "Come here, come here real quick." You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro?
He's definitely rolling up in that old all red car, the old Lamborghini type stuff.
I see him like had a little he looked like he in a robe with the scarf and shit.
What was that joint? Somebody
I
used
just need him to have the little tweezers and joints.
Yo, he's sitting in the chair by the fire telling stories of how it used to be.
The bitches back then didn't have a Me Too. They was saying they want Me Too.
Oh, yeah. Yo. Yeah, he would be so unapologetic for it.
All right, man, let's get back on track. I don't know why we going off on these fucked up ass.
I don't know, but that Kofi joint, was really good, and it was probably one of my favorite matches on Monday night.
They jobbed out Chad Gable to Bronson Reed, man. Like what?
All right, let's talk about it. So,
please. I'm sure Vince McMahon had something to do with this.
Okay, he had two chances, one of which he won by disqualification. Not disqualification, count out. All right, the second one he lost. All right,
but it was a hard loss.
It was a hard loss, yeah.
Dude, go ahead.
But he had the fact of it is on paper he had two chances.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. If indeed they're supposed to be pushing Chad to get a third opportunity to get the title off of Gunther, him losing to and by no means, I love Bronson Reed.
Yeah,
by no means is losing to Bronson Reed to be frowned upon. However, does that help the momentum going to get the title? So, and then Ciampa, for some reason, now has entered the tournament. And I'm just like, I like Ciampa, though.
I like Ciampa.
And he flung that chair again last night.
I mean, he just be abruptly just. I'll be like, oh, the promo done.
He don't like that chair. They keep giving that chair. He don't like that chair. He said, "Why I keep sitting in this
doing
stupid
it?
chair? I don't want it." But I guess it's supposed to be aggression or something.
He has premature climax of his promo. It's like he's there, he's intense, and then it just, I'm out.
Yeah.
It's like he get attention time. Like,
just thinking, I can't wait to get in the ring. I was like, all right. That chair ain't do nothing to you, but
I hope he comes out of this rut. I ain't even gonna call it a rut. I think he's trying to find himself where he belongs.
Ciampa's lost a lot of time, and he ain't getting any younger. He lost a lot of time for injury. Mm-hmm. He lost a lot of time when the little cut was being made and all that. He was doing a lot of backstage stuff. Mm-hmm. Triple H couldn't find it in his heart to let him go, or he convinced McMahon to keep Ciampa around, even if it was doing little or nothing. Because that's Triple H.
Yeah, him and Gargano.
He tried so hard with Gargano. He tried so hard. And Gargano could wrestle his ass off. It's just he don't make the connection with the crowd.
And hit row. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Just let that go, because it ain't happening.
Why did he bring them back? Like, what the fuck are they doing?
These were Triple H's favorites. Hit Row, Gargano, Ciampa. I feel like there was somebody else too that he was going hard for.
And damn, it was somebody. We'll think about it though.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with back to the Chad Gable thing, why would you? I mean, and do it clean too.
Yeah.
I mean, and Bronson, and that's the thing. Like, you're going to fuck around and get Bronson Reed over, because that's the first match I actually watched the whole match of him. I always skip through of his matches, and I wonder why now. Like, dude is a beast. Like, dude is a beast. And I like his attitude, and I like him. So at the end of the day, now Chad, he couldn't even get.
Nah, you know what? Now that I think about it, that is the other one for Triple H. He was a big Bronson Reed fan, and they killed him to let him go the first time. But when he brought him back, he was like, "Nah, there's something there." And even last night, they said on commentary, they said, "Yo, who does Bronson Reed fighting style remind you of?" And he was like, "Nobody today." I always said Bam Bam. That's the new age Bam Bam Bigelow.
The attire on.
Yeah, it says it right, So, and I seen what Zoe was talking about. Zoe said when he get on the top rope, he launched that joint off of one leg. The other leg never touches the top rope.
He just goes. It's no Macho Man Jones.
He don't warm
that
up.
Man,
it's just
he gets up, and when he goes, he don't stop.
That's it.
And sometimes he just get up and just.
And it makes you wonder, like, if somebody wanted to roll out of the way, you ain't got that much time, because he's not setting up and trying to angle it. Like, soon as
it's like
that's a wrap.
It's like a sloppy Joe. We need to call that a sloppy Joe.
Boom. So it doesn't make sense.
You think they're done with Gable?
No.
You sure?
Here's what I've come to. The conclusion I've come to with that. Because I was thinking about it last night, and I said, what sense does it make to take the momentum out of his cell if you are pushing him to take the title?
Okay.
And here's what I came up with: to take the title off of Gunther, but still make him look strong going into whatever else he's going into after this. Mm-hmm. The way they're setting it up, Ciampa won his match last night. Bronson won his match last night. Gable is still in the hunt. It's going to be a fatal four-way.
For the belt?
For the belt. That's the only way they can take the belt off of Gunther and still make him look strong.
Okay.
Gable's not going to pin Gunther. He's probably going to launch his ass out in the audience like he did before, and then go in and handle work with the other three. And Gunther can say, "You never pinned me."
Never pinned me.
And then if they just want to go ahead and put him in whatever title.
Well, they're gonna have him fight Gable again for
Yeah,
the belt, and
yeah.
he's gonna lose, and then it's just I think this is what they should do, and I want to know your idea on this. When he beats Gunther, while he's the champ, Gunther gives him his praise, like at the not quite Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, but just be like, all right, you proved yourself to me. You're that dude. Now I got other things to do. You see what I'm saying? Because he hinted at it. He's
Yeah.
like, I did everything I needed to do here. I'm in competition with myself. I'm like, damn, this
Right.
nigga is what the fuck? I mean, he just came out with it like, what the fuck? He came down, he's like, you come say it in my face. Get in the ring and say it. I'm like, that guy is
He's a beast. And it makes me wonder, does he give him the approval? Because he already told Gable that he's probably one of the best that he's ever faced. He said that to him. So does he give him the approval, or does he stay heelish and give him a boot to the face and be like, you still didn't,
He can still be a heel because Gunther, outside of Ludwig and Ludwig and Giovanni Vinci.
They about to fire that motherfucker. Let him
you
lose
see
another
how
match.
Ludwig looked at that man like, you keep tapping the fuck out, like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yo, I love the way.
But they keep throwing them. Yeah, I know he can't hang.
Right. And I love the way Samantha says it. She was like, and coming to the ring, Giovanni Vinci, followed by Ludwig Kaiser. I was like, yo, why does she say his name like that?
Because she be trying to, I watched this little documentary on, so each announcer has special relationships with wrestlers. So that guy who was there doing Edge's days, Edge asked him, can you do something with my name when you say it? And if you go back and listen, he always say, the rated R superstar. Like he sounds like he's having a baby and shit. Like, and if you watch Edge, he always give it to him when he comes to the ring. Superstar. So I think she is trying to mimic certain announcers that do that. Like, I love how she do the Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. And look, I guarantee Chelsea Green told her to say it like that.
Look, Samantha's unmatched right now.
Yeah,
like
she's a beast.
She's a beast. I think the only one that's probably on her level is the dude who announces Kenny Omega when he comes out. And he'd be like, he is the 12-time such and such and such and such. And then he just goes
the
down
same
to the
guy from WWE?
Is he?
I think it is. That'd be no, because yes, that's the same guy because he got a job with AEW now. He'd be John Cena, like the way he brings that shit up, like He'd
be like Kenny. Oh man,
that's him.
I was like, dang, that's an entrance.
But the thing about Gunther, I do think he can still remain heel whilst giving him his props, but letting him know that this is beneath me now. That's it. That's where the heel go. Like you're great. You did it. You beat me. You beat me clean. But I'm already the longest reigning motherfucker who did it, and this is beneath me now, and I'm going for the heavyweight championship. Period. I'm out.
Yeah, that's really all there is that's left for him to do because he don't want the United States.
Fuck no.
That's beneath him.
The fuck, like no, Gunther. Within 2 years, Gunther will be champion. He will be champion.
I believe that. I don't even think it's gonna be 2 years. But all right.
I know I'm tired. I am tired of Seth with the belt.
Seth is. That's the next match that we're about to talk about
Yeah,
because Seth,
get to it.
his back is like a pack of oodles and noodles. Remember they used to take the oodles and noodles and crunch it up
I
and
do
put the
that.
salt and shake it up and used to eat it like chips and shit at the table. That's what Seth's back is looking like right now. Like a pack of broke up noodles, yo. And Shinsuke is just
He
not
dominated.
only did because like they were saying on commentary when he was facing Ricochet, they say, yo, he's not even trying to pin him. He's just beating the hell out of him. And that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
And Seth thought he was going to go out there and give Shinsuke the two-piece, and Shinsuke
gave
said,
him the
"Nah,
business.
brother."
Gave him the business.
And I think it
If
was all a bait.
if he stopped wearing that shit, man, come on, this nigga, man, why would you run out there in them clogs and shit and them bell bottoms and
Not
shit,
the
man?
clogs.
Come on, man.
And not the
What
clogs.
the fuck? Like
1990. What?
I can't take. Yeah, I like Seth. I just cannot take him seriously with these fucking clothes, man.
It's. I understand where he's trying to go with it. It's
Fuck.
a Joker type situation.
Man, Joker ain't look like that. Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Joker. Shit.
yeah, Joker had a limited attire, but still, like
Damn.
Seth was
This
is trying
man
to
be wearing whole hot air balloons and shit. Like,
and Super Mario boots and stuff. I don't even know what those are the boots that the Yogi had on, right? I said, what the hell type of video game did he crawl out of?
hey, bruh, I can't take him seriously, and I want to take my champions seriously, man. Gunther needs to beef with him and be like, look at this. This is our champion. He's wearing girl shit. He's wearing blouses. He's wearing fucking heels and shit. He got red bottoms on. Like, I want
Wow.
Gunther to go in on this man.
And
He's no man.
oh yeah, you already know. So here's my thing. Whoever does become champion next, and assuming that it changes hands very quickly before WrestleMania, they're not going to be champion long because you got Damian Priest lurking.
Oh, I forgot about
You
Damien.
see, we tend to forget about that.
Damn.
And you
forgot.
also, if you are bumping Gunther up, then it's a possibility he could win Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania. He's not going after Roman.
Don't you see how WWE swerved shit out of us? We ain't even talking about Finn no more. Finn got his belts and we satisfied. He got some belts.
I still wanted it, but
I'm cool with what he doing right now.
yeah, it works. What the hell happened to JD? I ain't seen him.
I ain't seen that. In about 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On vacation?
I guess they their storylines are pivoting a little bit because mommy is gone. And then you say she getting married and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
You know what?
definitely a good way to
It's
take
gonna
her
be a
off.
slap in the face to him though, because it's like, damn, I've been trying to prove my allegiance to the thing, and y'all trying recruiting in front of my face. Like
Not only Jay, but Jim and Jimmy too.
I heard that. He said,
Yeah.
"Look, they pushing for Jimmy, but I want you." And I'm like, "Wow."
What you think about that swerve though? And
Oh,
we're
at the-
gonna get to that. 'Cause
But all right, so let's the Shinsuke and Seth, well, he fought Ricochet. That match went on longer than what it needed to.
Oh my! I skipped.
They dragged the hell out of that
I'm like, what the hell?
You know what they
Was
said?
that
Dan,
like 30 minutes?
look, and then Ricochet is another one of Triple H boys. He probably told him, he said, "Look, I know we've been giving you some bullshit backstage segments. Look, we're gonna give you a nice full match today." But I was just like, okay, we can stop it now. Like we get it.
We get it. I
He-
get it. He's a high
Ricochet's
flyer.
right. He's a high flyer, and Ricochet's not winning this. So we get it. But it just kept going, and going, and I'm just like,
And I'm like, okay, I know Seth is going to come the fuck out here.
yeah.
What
And
was
he
he
did.
doing this whole fucking time? Like, just Just
He
sitting
waiting
down.
because, he tried to come out in the beginning, and they had to stop him.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then he came back out at the end, and ultimately it fucked him up because he tried to hit him with that pedigree, and Shin was like, nah. And Shin kept going after this motherfucker on his back, picked him up, and backdropped him on the table outside. And he couldn't even walk when he got to the back. He was talking about some help me in the room. I said, yo, if Damian Priest wanted to come in here and take your shit right now, you done.
How do you feel about Shin being a placeholder?
A placeholder. What do you mean? Like as far as getting a belt?
Yeah, getting the belt. Just because you have placeholders to where they don't want this person to necessarily they don't want this person to necessarily get the belt yet. Like that's what Miz was last time. He was like they have that person. It's a transitional champion.
Yeah.
So, I can if that is the means to Damian Priest getting the joint off of Shin, like he just had it for a month, and Damian Priest go ahead and cash that in, because Damian Priest is going to have to cash this shit in.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I said whoever has it is not going to have it for long.
Yeah.
So they can give it to Shinsuke, and that they can give him about a month run or something like that, and then because Shinsuke is not somebody that would be unbelievable for Damian Priest to beat.
Right.
So they can give it to Shinsuke, and that can be put down in the history books as he was champion.
Yeah.
And
Get
then
a nice little 4-week run.
right, a month, and then give it to Damian, and then after that, whoever's going to be the one to hold it. Yeah.
Gunther and Damian do a joint program together that culminates at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, or there was that storyline where they was talking about how Drew, there was nobody around for him to see him,
Because Drew
so that's
coming.
it.
Yeah, Drew coming.
Yeah, that's another good heel turn, and he will be a good heel champion.
Yes, he would.
He cuts good promos. He's good on the mic, and he's nobody to be fucked with.
I think he cuts great promos when he's a heel.
Yeah.
But this babyface shit, like he's too big. I don't know. He just don't look like a babyface to me.
Babyface and McIntyre don't belong in the same sentence.
Exactly, man.
It just don't.
Period. Yeah, Zoe Stark. And why did they? So you telling me, bro? So you telling me why would they do that? Like, why would they match her up under Trish to give her this and then put her in a tag team?
I was saying it to myself last night. I said,
even with Baszler, like,
right, and I knew that was coming. But my thing was, so we're just dumping the storyline of her and Trish. That's why I thought it was going. I thought
y'all gonna job them to Nia Jax.
Well,
come on, bro. Like,
I didn't expect Nia to come out. I really didn't. But
you tell me, this is the logic. They're both vying to be the most dominant motherfucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they get dominated. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why?
I mean, so did Rhea Ripley. So, I mean, if Rhea getting dominated,
that's
then
why I'm not fucking. You might be fucking with it, and y'all, audience members, if y'all fucking with letters, I'm not fucking with the Nia Jax return.
And
I don't like it. I don't respect it. I don't like how she's booked. I don't like how they just making this chick just fucking.
But
Godzilla,
I mean, that's always been her gimmick, the irresistible.
I don't like her.
Irresistible force. I know.
Like, fuck it. Shit.
you said it like you was one of the friends in the group, and they was like, "All right, so what is like?" I'm gonna be honest, I don't like her.
I just don't
I
fucking
want her
like
out.
her. You know, like I don't like how look. I'm a wrestling fan. I love the sport. I love the entertainment, and I'm a real psychology of wrestling. Like I understand the psychology of wrestling. I understand the psychology of pro wrestling. I know what heels are supposed to do. I know what tweeners are supposed to do. I know all of this. And what I do know is this is you take care of who the fuck you're in the fucking ring with.
Absolutely.
Edge and Matt Hardy hated each other, but they still took care of each other. You see what I'm saying? And if Nia Jax is not willing to go get some fucking training on how to be graceful, Brock Lesnar lay your ass down gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It looks hard, but Brock take care of you. I've never heard of Brock just fucking people up on accident. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Young and you've been gone for like 2 years, so you need to hone and it looked like she hasn't changed. Like, and then I don't like when wrestlers are not fucking safe. That's why I fuck with CM Punk telling I was about to say Soldier Boy. Jungle Boy,
He
Matt
did it first.
Perry, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
AKA, Luke Perry's son. I
Hey,
did not
yo.
know this.
Hey,
Now
yo.
I see everything. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. But I feel Punk on that, man. Like, why would you do that? This not ECW. This not the 90s. This shit is real, bruh. And then you gonna taunt me on the motherfucking joint? Like, cry me a river. Like, whoa. Road Dogg, I don't know if you seen the clip. Road Dogg, he was trying to, be civilized about it. He was like, well, he shouldn't have did that when the man came back, blah, blah, blah. Then his co-host was like, I don't think you know what actually happened. And then he told him what happened. He was like, yeah, he told him, cry me a river, put the shit out on it. And Road Dogg say, oh. Oh yeah, he would have ran into one when he came back. So, and I think a lot of people on Punk's side with that.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is, Nia Jax is fucking dangerous, and she's gonna fucking hurt somebody at the expense of WWE wanting to make her dominant. I digress.
And again, I definitely think she needs to work on her in-ring safety. However, her sit down on Baszler. No, I'm just saying her sit down on Baszler. She did hold the ropes like she was supposed to.
But
so that was a lot better.
That ass still went down.
That ass did good. You know what?
she don't know how to wrestle.
I see.
Because I seen that she still held it, but she just still, and then you smack it. That fucking smack. It feels like it feels unplanned. Like when she smacks.
But she did it again, so I think that they're telling her do it this way. Because if it was frowned upon. Because she gave it to Rhea. If it was frowned upon,
she did this to Rhea. She just did that one joint.
So like and Baszler, she took one and she turned her head like, all right, that's enough. But
so yeah, bitch, you only get one.
Right. Because I'll fight you for real back.
Don't forget.
So I think they're telling her, all right, don't go so ham like you did Rhea. Just pow and then keep it moving.
She's too excited, man.
Yeah. I would secretly do her though. Secretly. Okay. Well, it ain't a secret no more, but yeah.
See, I only like big girls, but Nia Jax is a cutie.
Yeah, she did.
Little Samoan ass.
And then next thing you know, I'll be in the bloodline.
Oh, I made a bloodline. I continue the bloodline.
Continue the bloodline.
Shit, I'm Rocket Johnson up in this.
Right. The new Rocket Johnson.
New Rocket Johnson. So mad.
Hey,
But, you know, I mean, I'll probably cut this little part out about Nia Jax. You know, I just want to see people what other people think. I think people ain't really feeling her like that. But I'm mad that you had me sign on to Zoe Stock or Zoe Cheeks, and you know, I want to root for Shorty, like and them cheeks, like she be wearing them shorts on purpose, boy. She know she.
Yeah. I
And
think,
bro, it is something unique about her face. It's like her mouth, and she's cute. It's like a ugly cute.
Yeah.
Cause look like she got like her.
Yeah, like she used to do the Godfather joint.
Yeah, she got the Godfather thing going on, but it's cute. It's real cute. I think Zoe in here.
She take that makeup off. That's a wrap.
Oh,
Yo,
damn.
No.
He said it. He said take the makeup off.
Nah, if she take that makeup off, that's a wrap. Like
so?
you could tell. Oh yeah, because you can see the bags and shit with the makeup. So she had to cover up.
Hard. The face hard. The face is hard. Zoe Cheeks.
But her face, he talking about she got the Godfather joint where it puffed up on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then
she got the sexy red.
Not the sexy red.
Got the duck lips. I'm glad Zoe came on. We was talking about Jade Cargill. Obviously, she didn't show up last night. She'll be here next week, hopefully. And that's going to be my favorite female wrestler, because that is my favorite female wrestler. Well,
over Bianca?
Yes. It's something about muscle-bound chicks. It's a fetish of mine. Like, I wouldn't be with her. Like, I couldn't be married. I couldn't be her husband, but I would like to ride on that one night. It'd be motivation
to get you in the gym. I mean, you in the gym, but like even more.
But man,
I'll do.
Nah, I just want to ride on that ride real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because she's definitely sexy. Like it, and it ain't.
She's definitely sexy.
It ain't like a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has guns and everything, but she got ass, and it looks soft, and she got titties too.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was talking to my cousin.
She cute as fuck.
Look, I was talking to my cousin like 2 nights ago, because I was telling him, I was like, Jay about to come to WWE. He like she kind of reminds. She kind of remind me.
Push through, baby. Come on, Dom. I
can't remember her name now. Jacqueline. Remember Jacqueline?
Oh yeah.
I can see neck down.
Yeah.
Jacqueline face looked like a jackal.
Yeah, Jacqueline had a hard face.
Ooh, hard face.
Man.
It's a hard face we live in.
I forgot. I didn't forget the name. I didn't forget the image. But you know how it's been so long, it was blurry. Once I Googled it, I said, oh, no. It's like from the town.
Don't Jade Cargill, and I think I asked you this before, don't she look like Rollins?
Oh, yeah.
She looks like Rollins in the fucking face.
Yeah, he's talking about one of her coworkers. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna show Zoe a picture of her, but she looks like. But Jade Cargill has something, and I think, and she has that Beth Phoenix vibe to her as well. It's like Amazon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think once she hones in on her skills in the ring, bruh, she's going to be a beast. She's going to be up there with Charlotte.
She's gonna be the truth. She's gonna be the truth.
Zoe, what do you think about Nia Jax? I just went on a rant saying I don't like her. I never liked her. She's dangerous in the ring.
She's still dangerous right now.
Yes, she is.
Listen, I'm not opposed to her being there. Like, I feel it's good for the women's division, but it's just she's not safe. And it's not even like it's been one or two times. It's like a few times. Even I want to say, I think it was lately. Actually, it was an old video I seen of her when she was a lot smaller, and she still wasn't safe.
What do you think it is, though, Jay? Do she not want to get better in the ring?
I don't think it's that. I think that every once in a blue moon, you get somebody that's that caliber and that size that comes along, especially within the women's division.
Ultimate Warrior.
And she can move. Like, it ain't like she can't move or nothing, but she just don't.
She really rough with it. She kind of like another Goldberg in a way. So it's,
they need to start making her matches like Goldberg, quick, sweet, and to the point.
They used to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
But they can't do that with the people who actually can. Like if you had your Jade Cargill, if you had your Rodriguez,
yeah, there can be no squash.
Women were scared of her. They said she wasn't safe. They tweeted out that shit. I remember. I think Alexa Bliss said something. A lot of women wrestlers said, they just don't feel safe with her. I mean, even though she, like, we wouldn't have the man without her fuck up. But that's an anomaly, you know what I'm saying? She still stole her in the fucking face, and like, I mean,
with somebody that big, like, what do you say to them backstage? Like, yo, when we get backstage, it's a wrap. Like, okay,
crazy.
And, like, I fucked you up by accident, but if you wanna, I can fuck you up backstage too. It's not really what you can do with that.
You already felt these calls.
Zoe, what do you think about them jobbing out Gable?
Bruh. Listen to me, cuz I don't understand what is going on, bro. Listen, when he took that L, I cried.
Yeah, and he took the L.
I was upset about that. I don't know what that was about. What that's like. That made zero sense to me.
But Jay had an idea. Tell him about the 4-way thing.
So it looked like the way they setting it up, because again, losing to Bronson Reed, it's nothing to be ashamed about there. Bronson is a beast.
Ashamed of, but listen, I'm gonna tell you two things before you even get started. First of all, in they promo, whatchamacallit said, you can't suplex me. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. We already suplexed you, big boy. Number two, he took the L. Like, he took that. We already did you. We already took care of you, Big Bronson. But when you said 4-way, I instantly thought of the other two players. I know where you're going, but I do want to hear what you guys say. I do know the other two players, Ciampa, right?
Right.
Right.
Because the way they setting it up, I kind of felt like the first time Ciampa got involved with Alpha Academy, I said, okay, they're about to input him into the game. So when Ciampa won his match last night, Bronson won his match, well, not last night, but on Raw. Mm-hmm. And then I said, the only way to put Gunther over strong, but take the belt off of him, Gable would have to be in a 4-way, and he would have to pin somebody besides Gunther. What's up?
You had me, so you said pin somebody else besides Gunther.
But that's the only, if they want to make him, they want to continue him into the championship.
But I added they have another match where he actually pins Gunther clean, and then Gunther gives him the rub, not Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, but gives him the rub a little bit, but acknowledge that I'm done and I'm the longest reigning IC champion, and I'm done with this level.
I'm cool with the Gunther rub because it ain't like he ain't been giving it.
He been giving it to him.
He been giving it. You know what I'm saying? In his little promos, he's saying, you hanging with them. You should be in elite company like us. Da, da, da. Like, he's telling him, like, you got the tools. So I'm not all the way. I'm not against the Gunther rub. That's fine.
Okay.
It was just hard to see because, you know, I'm Chad Gable fan all through right now. Him taking the L, I'm like, man.
I'm Team Gunther all over.
But I do see where y'all going with it as far as keeping Gunther strong because he definitely going to main event. He definitely.
Bruh was number 1 in the Royal Rumble the whole motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, Gunther.
I knew when they did that with him, it was over. They putting that rocket on him.
They got a lot of faith in Gunther. And I mean, when you go from that size to being the size you are,
seeing his dedication.
Yeah, they saw that and they like, we could get behind it.
Yeah.
So that I ain't listen. As long as my man come out on the other side, IC champion, I don't give a fuck if he falls.
Which I think they're gonna do, and it's probably after the Gunther Jones, Ciampa gonna get his shot.
That's gonna be a good ass match.
That's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, I like Ciampa.
Let's because we gotta wrap up. Let's get to this main event.
So, real quick, I want to see Gunther versus Brock.
Whoa,
Gunther versus Brock.
I think.
You just. Go ahead.
Maybe that will be his filler before he. Maybe that will be Brock's.
Oh, like
his filler before he get to whoever is going to be the champion.
Yeah.
Peep this. So
they tested it out. We want it.
You know how people do like not necessarily fantasy bookings, but they do like what they think the booking for WrestleMania or Royal Rumble will be, this and the third.
Yeah.
Bruh. They had at WrestleMania, they had The Rock versus Roman, Cody versus I want to say Seth.
I don't need Cody versus anybody.
They had Brock versus oh goodness, I can't remember. I just had like they had all these, like they had some high level matches. Like I ain't gonna lie. But I'm at this point, y'all, I can't even lie to y'all. I can't get over Rock and Roman at WrestleMania.
I think, but we did. That's why I sent that video last night. The thing is, man, I'm torn because I can't acknowledge them fucking views.
130 million?
And 30 million views for a segment,
crazy,
bro. And I have to admit that Roman Reigns versus The Rock is the most anticipated best wrestling match today. Like that's the best match.
The only thing I feel about it is if you would have inserted him in that storyline where
he wasn't ready at the time.
That would have
wasn't ready at the time.
Moved off their storylines, you know?
And that's why I say I believe they missed the mark. Is it still going to hit as hard when he did?
No, it's
as hard as when it was supposed to hit.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I listened to that pop, and it was up to 15,000 people.
Listen,
that shit sounded like 100,000 people, and that was. And the views, bro. And I have people who don't watch this shit. Hit me up. Hey,
nah, too. I ain't gonna lie. I had people. Listen, I had people.
My mama hit me from the grave. Like, did you know The Rock back? Yes, ma. No.
Listen, I had people on Instagram posting that The Rock was back, and they don't watch a lick of wrestling no more, Slim.
And guess what? They just signed with Endeavor. They just made a whole nother fucking company, TKO. At the end of the day, they with the big boys now. This shit is about They want the best possible outcome for their shit.
Listen, I'm not opposed
but I'm not. I still want our booking.
Yeah.
I just think that need to be Sunday night.
Look, I wasn't talking about the Rock. I know he gonna always get the pop. I was talking about Cody.
Cody, yes,
I was saying
needs to win. He needs to finish story on Saturday, and yeah.
And I was just saying, is this still going to get that pop like we would have gave him the first time he fought Roman?
No, it wouldn't.
That's why I'm saying I think they missed the mark on it.
Yes, it would, but they couldn't see the future
of the
Rock
being
bro,
here. I'm just.
They said that Cody is still there. Cody is still there for them.
That. But listen, this is my whole thing. I still can't get the idea and the feeling and the emotions out of my head when I'm sitting here and I'm watching Roman talk so much shit, and I'm just anticipating.
I remember that night.
If you're still like,
but they have another chance when Roman comes back.
No,
they're going to create that moment. And I guarantee this moment is going to be. The Rock isn't going to show up again until Roman gets back.
100%. I agree.
Roman is going to go to Saudi Arabia, fight AJ Styles, win that shit, and then that
Crown Jewel.
Yep, that's going to happen. If they can get Rock to come at the end of that fucking match after he beat, can I cook? I'm about to cook. After he beat fucking AJ Styles, Roman said, "Give me the fucking mic."
And he started going,
"Ooh, I beat everyone." Because AJ ain't never had Roman before. That'd be his first time. He said, "I beat, what do you guys want from me? I beat everyone. Who is fucking with me?" Then Zoe, boom. If you smell, nigga.
No, I'm not.
Tell me, them Saudis, they asking for dead people.
Yeah. And Rock wants some of that Saudi money.
Bruh.
Listen,
they got Shawn Michaels to come out of motherfucking retirement and have the worst match of his motherfucking life.
Nah, for real. I'm not.
You think they ain't asking for the right? We want to rock, Stone Cold and Rock. No Stone Cold. We got the Rock.
I can see that. That one. And I have faith that they're going to fix the story and it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Triple H is behind this shit.
I still have faith that they're going to fix the timeline and it's going to still hit. It was so. Like he was talking so spicy, and for somebody to came out and checked him, I feel like that just would have been. Whew.
How would y'all feel if? Just hear me out. How would y'all feel if it was Rock Roman Saturday night? Roman beats Rock. Rock gives the rub. Bring momentum into Sunday, where we're thinking like, are they gonna do this shit again? Because like he's looking strong, fucking strong. And then Cody wins at the end of Sunday, and Cody, we get all of the fireworks and shit for Cody.
Because I'm cool with all that.
Because Sam Roberts, my man, not so Sam, right? He broke it down like. When a wrestler does something great, and I think I broke it down to you guys before, like Brock Lesnar streak.
Yeah,
that transfers to when you beat Brock, that transfers to the next person. Why waste the transfer? Because they said, okay, do Cody need to beat Roman? Yes, he needs to beat Roman for it to get that 3-year run transferred to him.
Yeah, that's why
he's the guy.
That's why he has to pin Roman.
He has to pin
Roman. Exactly what you're saying. All that needs to transfer to Cody, and it like that type of stuff, it always make it feel complete. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been chasing this, like when we was talking about Cody going against Seth. Mm-hmm. That don't do nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's not going to make Cody look no better than Cody already is. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be the same Cody.
Because if you put Cody against Seth for the belt, you should have just started off with Cody with the new belt.
Exactly. So him constantly, like him in a sense chasing Roman, and then when he finally get him, like you said, all that shit transfer, all
what
that.
What do y'all think about that being the Sunday match?
No, I agree. I agree. It's fine.
What about Jay?
Let me ask you this though.
Okay. No, I love a challenge, baby.
It's not even a challenge. It's
everybody wants to say hi.
What's up, baby girl? Hi.
You telling Bianca your favorite wrestler? No.
The EST. Go ahead, Jay.
So, what if the reality of it hits that Roman isn't going to fight 2 nights? The reality of it is now you have to choose what main event you get. Is it Roman versus Cody, or do you go Roman versus Rock?
You said it's not a challenge. That's the fuck it is.
I'm just saying there's a possibility that he may not fight.
Can I answer that? Answer that? I'm gonna go with Cody Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Cody wins. What you got, Zoe?
Zoe, what about you?
Hold on, I ain't hear the back end of the question.
If the reality of it is that Roman is not going to fight both nights, do you take Roman versus Cody or Roman versus Rock for the main event?
Ooh.
I pick Roman Cody.
Yeah, listen.
For that transference of
just for that reason.
The Rock is not young. Once Hollywood call again.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Even like, let's just say hypothetically speaking, like Cody would fight The Rock. Like, I don't even think nothing transfers from it.
It gives a great moment.
Yeah, like that's all it's gonna give. Like, Rock hasn't done nothing in so long,
and The Rock ain't got another year like we
fantasized. The only thing Rock can do is
Rock ain't beating Roman.
That's all he can do is give you one of these at the end of the match. He can raise your hand and be like, "This the next guy." I don't really feel like Rock got. Listen, Rock one of the greatest all time.
Okay,
that's a debate. But the real question would be, are we looking for a payday, or are we looking for a legacy to be made, a face to be made? They try and hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's a big decision that Vince.
I think they're gonna pick the payday though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm sorry, they can always. They rich as fuck, young. They rich as fuck. Like, how much money you need, young? You got Cody. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, you will have so many faces wet at the end of that fucking show that the fans, man, will just make. Bro, we need that. We need that feeling. You know that feeling when that 1, 2, 3, man, and they give this man the belt, bruh.
Cody,
this motherfucker been champion since 2020.
In that music,
and he raised that belt, bruh. It's just everybody. Don't remember that meme when they got Rick Ross chest just sitting there like this when the women come home and let their titties out. Just,
yeah.
Our titties get to be like, bruh. I'm sorry, it will hit harder than just him beating The Rock.
I'm just trying to get your minds in the possibility that this could be the reality that we don't get both.
I know, bruh.
And if Vince McMahon has his hand in this, he's going to go with what's best for business. Yo. And I only say that because you don't know when you're going to get this opportunity again for Rock versus Roman. And not just that, Rock versus Roman could be another lost in the win of Undertaker versus Sting that we never got.
But you would deflate Young if Cody does not if Cody does not, that is going to devalue that man. I don't think I can last another year. Just
but him facing fail.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. And I'm gonna watch him, but it's gonna be.
No, but check this out.
They gonna fuck around and put this man back in Stardust status, man.
But we're not now. Look, I'm not saying that Cody doesn't win at all. But what if they don't put Roman and him for WrestleMania? What if it happens before?
Okay, so if they don't,
it can happen before. It can happen.
Y'all accept that?
I will accept it happening at Royal Rumble.
Listen, I'm cool because the thing about Rock and Roman, nobody needs a belt.
Right. Because
nobody needs a belt for the story.
Right.
The Rock, if he would win a belt, he's not going to flip. Like, nobody needs a belt.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody winning early is fine. It can even be a situation where like he win, then The Rock come out at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like something, or it could be something before that, and then Cody win, we let him shine alone. But then you know, like the Monday after or whatever, it'll be something between them. But
check it.
We gotta have him finish his story.
Check it. The story don't have to be I can agree there. The story don't have to be finished at WrestleMania. What has to be done is Cody pinning Roman 1, 2, 3. Now,
absolutely,
Cody pins Roman 1, 2, 3, wins, right? Wins. And then the next night on Raw, Cody comes out. New champion, everything. I wish they bring back that golden eagle belt. I hope he do. I hope he do, baby. That motherfucker pretty. And I don't want him to wear it. I want him to carry it like the prestigious, you know, royalty and shit, folded and carry like, ooh, man, with the suit. Oh my God. And then Roman comes out. Roman said, nah, fuck that shit. It ain't going down like that. And then if you smell, and Cody gracefully rolls out. Just get Cody out of here. And he turns around, and The Rock comes. Now, I don't know where they go from there, but it needs to start there.
Listen, I think the storyline between The Rock and Roman could be insane. I'm not gonna lie. I think it could be insane, but I ain't trying to jump over my man Cody right now.
Nah, absolutely.
I think they're gonna have to get the belt off of him before WrestleMania.
Because when the Cody first came back, he was so spiced up, man. And then when he lost at WrestleMania, that killed us. But then we understood. Ooh. And then like we can't jump over Cody.
So we don't have Cody win. They're gonna do it, young. So they need LA Knight to win this Royal Rumble. They need LA Knight to win. But if Cody is in that night, he has the win. But they're not gonna have. They're gonna cook up something to have Cody face Roman at Royal Rumble, win the belt at Royal Rumble, have LA Knight win the Royal Rumble. It's going to be LA Knight versus motherfucking Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40.
I like that. Now that's something I might get behind, but listen.
LA don't win, but
he don't
win. That's a loop. That's a loop I wouldn't see coming.
But that's the match. I just booked that
shit. But question.
And we can still have Rock Roman Sunday night.
But question. LA Knight, once he wrestled with the big boys, then he goes to the mid card and get a belt? Because he's getting the belt.
No. Hold. What I'm saying is, he wins the W. Look, this promo just told us where they taking him. Mm-hmm. So therefore, he wins that Royal Rumble. He's young. LA Knight is going to win the Royal Rumble. Who else? Because look, LA Knight is where Cody was red hat, where we just knew Cody was going to win. And they got him, not the first entry, because I don't think he can last that motherfucker long. Mm-hmm. Round number 18, 19, let him get up in there, cook a little bit, and bam, they need to let him win now. Get him in a program with, matter of fact, get him in a program with he's gonna pick Cody Rhodes for WrestleMania. So he's locked into WrestleMania, but he still has little side jumps and shit. You know what I mean? But
ultimately, I think he's gonna get the US title then.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah.
IC is going to Chad.
No. What I'm saying is, I think he's gonna go for. I think him and Cody should have a saga. It should be a saga
in which LA Knight is never winning.
LA Knight is going to win the third match, but that can be stretched all next year. LA Knight by SummerSlam next year, LA Knight wins the belt.
So check this out, because
that's heavy.
And look, that transference goes from Roman to Cody to LA Knight, because we don't need Cody to have the belt years. We don't need that.
Okay, and that's where I was about to start to speak. Okay. We did all this for Cody to lose the belt in like a year.
What is what is the finishing of the story? To win the belt that his daddy never had, and from WrestleMania to SummerSlam, that's a good run.
Hey, can I ask y'all a quick question? Because I was thinking about this the other day. Like, all right, so Roman has had this great run of being the champion. Mm-hmm. But you want to know what makes a great champion for me? The ability to lose the belt and get it back. We got people that are umpteen time champions. You know what I'm saying?
I think Cody is going to be one of those.
But I don't even feel like the titles are switching hands enough. Like, I don't feel like not switching hands enough. I'm not going to say that because I do want somebody to be champion for a substantial amount of time. But I don't feel like the belts especially the main belts as of late. Like, bro, we had Rock Band champion, Stone Cold Band champion, Undertaker Band champion.
I think they need to get back to that.
Right now, we feel like all of them niggas was champions at once.
I don't think,
even though it's impossible. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it felt like the belt, like, it don't feel like that no more.
Because they're focusing on reigns, and it's like.
Look, and I was about to say that because I think you was the one that spoke on that to me. Like, back in the day, the main titles, like, them Jones was defended in main title status. Like, you wasn't catching me at some backdoor show defending the heavyweight championship.
Like, I don't want you to have the belt for a month or two.
And, you know what I'm saying, then I defend. But
it's not territories anymore. Those champions used to, and they didn't have pay-per-views and every Monday and every Friday. It was the reason why Bruno Sammartino was champion for 7 years is because you rarely seen that man. I mean, he will probably wrestle 3 times a year. You see what I'm saying? And he will go from territory. Well, no, it was the WWF at the time. So you will have shows like every 3 months. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't no every right. What we get today is just ridiculous. We're inundated with wrestling all day long. Back then, bro, like to see a wrestling show, you had to wait 3 months. You see what I'm saying? And then back then they had the territory, so you had different venues around the country. You see what I mean? Where today is straight up, it's a business. It's a straight up corporation right now.
Right.
So
no, I mean, I just would like, because I feel like it's so many wrestlers right now, and of course, Curry is only one belt, or however you want to slice it, but I feel like some people deserve some opportunity, like even for some light reigns, just to put it on their resume. You feel me?
I think once they get the belt off of Roman, they're going to start this hot potato. You know what I'm saying? But not too much.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't want it to be like a hot potato like that, but I do want some diversity in the belt, like as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like I do want some long range. Like if your persona and your work, like we know when somebody feels unbeatable. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Roman
feels
Roman
feels unbeatable. Like Roman,
exactly.
I can, if you was gonna do it with anybody, it was gonna be this Roman Reigns. Like when y'all remember the feeling when he came back, Bray and Braun Strowman match. Like the man came back dominant. Like, and he had a shirt that said "Wreck everything and leave." Like he didn't have big dog. This is my yard now. No, he said fuck that. And that guy is the guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you give off the unbeatable feel, your reign can last a little longer. But if you know what I'm saying, like
that's why I say Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania to SummerSlam, he drops it at SummerSlam, and then he get. I think Cody wrestles until he about 46, and that right there can be Reign. He could be up there. Because remember Randy Orton and John Cena was trading that shit like bubble gum.
Yeah.
What up, Jay? Jay been quiet, man.
Oh no, I was listening.
That's good.
Yeah. What your thoughts on this, man?
Nah, I've been listening. To backtrack to the Rock and Cody situation, the video that you sent, I just wanted to make sure that Rock didn't overshadow Cody's night. So to make him win it before WrestleMania would be good, or to just let him have his moment at WrestleMania. But when it comes to Rock versus Roman, it's definitely not about titles. It's about legacy and his person. It's about that bloodline for real. So that story is definitely something that's going to carry over. And probably, I might be going for a stretch here, but Roman is definitely already part-timer, but I think is probably going to be his last for a minute after he fights Rock.
Yeah.
As far as giving LA Knight the belt,
not at WrestleMania though.
Not at WrestleMania, but pushing him that far. Remember, I told you they're going to have to baby step him up. Having Miz is good, and then go to another opponent.
No, bro.
But giving him a title match against Cody that early and putting that heavy on him, that's a lot.
I know promos. I'm a promo. I know promos. When we looked at, remember Zoe? Was it Zoe or you that we looked at that Stone Cold King of the Ring promo?
No, it was me.
It was you. when Stone Cold stepped up there, he said, I'm putting all of the WWF superstars on notice that Austin 316 is here, and I'm not going anywhere. That promo that man did last Friday was Stone Cold's King of the Ring promo, and it literally touched every vein of Stone Cold's promo. And when they do that, there ain't no more mid card, ain't no more. He said Rey Mysterio, but when he said that last Joan, and even Roman and looked into the fucking camera, bruh, that I was on LA's side. That got me there.
Hey, look, we about to have this food, baby.
That got, look at that promo and that pause after the first part to the next, and he just stares, young. I think they told him just hold it and stare at the fucking hard camera. They're gonna use that on his little packages now, bro. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, mid card is gone.
Listen, I'm not all the way against it, but I do think I'm just all for making shit make sense.
He's winning the Royal Rumble.
That's all.
Who else wins this Royal Rumble?
Dominic Mysterio.
They ain't fucking riot.
Hey, listen.
Fucking riot.
I think
hilarious.
I think it's probably gonna be. I mean, if you talking about contenders, why not Bobby? Bobby and the new team, they already put the whole roster on notice, saying that they coming for him.
Do you listen to? Do you listen to that pop when they the LA night? Like, bruh got them out of the palm of his motherfucking hands.
I get it, and for that I say slap a belt on him. Like I said, the United States title, but to the top for Cody.
Got off Rey Mysterio.
Nah, because Ray and he about to get into a feud with his man. And
I love Santos. Get it off of Santos.
Look,
Right.
man, look. LA Knight, look, how the fuck I started this podcast. Like, man, fuck that. Now I'm rooting for this man to be at WrestleMania with Cody motherfucking Rhodes, man. That's that. And I'm a wrestling fucking fanatic, baby. And I was giving him shit. But over the last couple of months, brothers, we've been doing this show, and
I feel like we all kind of started on the fence with LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. But now it's like it be that undeniable thing. You want to know what I don't fuck with though, real quick, and I think we should push a little forward. Kevin Nash, I love you, bruh. Let it go with LA Knight.
Oh my God,
he keep responding.
Yeah,
he making it personal now.
Yeah,
man.
He backtracked on his words. Then LA Knight came out and did the adjective.
I remember that.
And then he came right back with something. And then I think he just keeps saying he's recycled, like he not original.
Kevin Nash is a legend. And legends don't fare well with people people disrespecting them. Look what happened to Punk. Punk got back to Punk. Punk is a fucking legend, and I think Punk felt disrespected by the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and these youngins that and you gotta understand. These youngins came from New Japan, being part of the Bullet Club and all of that. But bruh, y'all got that too sweet shit from the Click. You see what I'm saying? All that shit came from the Click.
Yeah.
It translated over to NWO, and then NWO Wolfpack, and then because
the founding
Generation X
members of the Click.
Yes. Now all of them little motherfuckers over in New Japan with the Bullet Club doing it came from us. So
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Nash, even though I do agree with Zoe that he need to back fuck up, the thing is he's fucking Kevin Nash, and I can't even, because Kevin Nash know more than I do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Kevin Nash understands the game,
No,
and if
and that's
Kevin
fair.
Nash, like I said, you know, LA Knight rubs people the wrong way with his attitude, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
But sometimes I feel like it be a case of the old head being mad at the youngin on a different level. Like, when like football players, you know how much money football players make right now?
Yeah,
He making
and
whole
basketball
careers,
players.
they making whole careers in a year
Like
now.
Mike, I think was making
Yeah,
what?
like, okay, that's an even better one,
Yeah,
bro. Michael Jordan.
he wasn't making
He
shit.
ain't make no money like LeBron.
Mm.
LeBron making his career in a year.
Think
You
about
feel
be a
me?
billionaire.
So I feel like the older guys, they don't. I wouldn't necessarily say salty, but
But what?
they
But
do
okay,
get a
let
little
me.
upset when somebody takes from.
But
And,
yeah, what are they taking?
like,
What do I feel as being Kevin Nash on Click This podcast, which is one of the biggest podcasts out there, where he's getting paid like shit? What is LA Knight taking from me at this point? Like, why should I? Why am I hating on him? That's why I think it's
exactly.
coming from
He's doing
real.
not disrupting me. What he's
That's
doing.
why I think it's coming from a real, genuine place. Like, boy, sit your ass down, because you really don't know what the fuck I know.
But I agree. Listen, it's not even that I don't agree with Kevin Nash. I do feel like LA Knight need to be more original. But I feel like WWE, and sometimes they go into this mantra: if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They will recycle the same shit over and over again.
That's true.
And they will disguise it using other people, or disguise it turning left when the last time it went right, but it end up back on the same road. You know what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff. So
Right.
that's why I'm not ultimately mad at LA Knight. But I agree with Kevin Nash just in the simple form that he do need to do some more originality.
I think,
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he made this his own. I feel like he took them and made it his own, but I would like to see him doing more original things.
I do think that once he do get elevated and have the opportunities to, because I think he said something like, it ain't just a catchphrase. You know what I'm saying? Like, he acknowledged these things, and I think once you give him the opportunity to spread, and I am fucking like really like defending the shit out of LA Knight. That's crazy. Y'all need to put my words when we first started, because I think that when he does get that air, because he only have what, before the match, after the match, and then it's done. Let him cook for 20 minutes. And we gonna get it. We gonna get it, baby. I wanna see him come out, and if he wins the Royal Rumble that Monday, he comes out. Mm-hmm. He comes out. That's when you're gonna have that definitive LA Knight burst of what you want in that originality thing. But we all can be wrong as fuck. I don't know.
Man, listen, some of these videos may not age well.
Hey, and some of them may. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. When I read people talking about a triple threat between Rock, Cody, and Roman, I said, man.
Yeah, I was feeling it when I first heard it, but yeah.
I want it. I need them to stay as far apart as possible.
I can't do it. I won't do it. Because that'll mess up a lot of intricate parts of where we're trying to go with things. And I don't think they would I wouldn't appreciate that if Cody just wins And who is he pinning? I don't think
right.
The Rock ain't just about to let Cody Rhodes, but this guy was fucking Stardust 5 years ago. Like, no.
The plan is to not let The Rock overshadow Cody. You don't want to do that.
Facts. Damn, we this is a segment that's gonna get cut the fuck out. And look, it's gonna be a jump right to this. Let's get to the main event of Raw. How did y'all enjoy that match?
I think it was pretty good. The way they set it, the promo up throughout the night, where Damian Priest came to Jay and was like, "Look, you know, they pushing for Jimmy, but I'm pushing for you, so don't make me look bad."
Right, and he made him look bad as shit.
He made him look bad.
And I thought when he did the joke, I was like, "Oh, Jimmy!" Then he be getting motherfuckers with these kicks out of nowhere, man. I mean, he running Randy Orton for his money because he did the same thing with Roman.
Right.
I ain't in, I'm out. Boop. Damn, like, man. And it was smooth. And then, you know, but that cost him the match. That cost him the match. And then Judgment Day, they did what Judgment Day do, come in, and then we was just talking about it, Drew McIntyre looking back. He rolled out and looked back again. And Cody came out, saved the day. Where do you guys think this is going right now?
All I know is Jay don't need no more damn enemies. Like, sheesh.
And he don't need to be in no more.
Half the damn roster already don't like him. Now Judgment Day on his ass. So it's definitely about to be
continue this shit, or this a definitive? All right, fuck this motherfucker.
No, I like the recruiting. I ain't gonna lie, I like the recruiting, but it do need to come to an end soon. They just need to be like, all right, fuck you.
Do you think it's a setup because they mentioned they trying to push for Jimmy? You think that's the setup, that they gonna bring Jimmy over and there's gonna be that Jay versus Jimmy thing again?
Probably because they probably because well, I don't know, because
I think
now
Jay
it look like Jimmy is getting closer back into the bloodline.
It does.
What you say, though?
I said I think Jay is a better Judgment Day fit than Jimmy does.
I do think,
but that's not all the way bad.
But I don't think neither one of them is going to Judgment.
No. I don't think neither.
Because Judgment Day needs to go ahead and get Dunham up in there, get Mommy back in there, and I like the Judgment Day of just JD McDonough joining. Yeah, Judgment Day is perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
Judgment Day is one of those stables where they're good the way they are.
They're like the Nation of Domination. You know, when Rock came there, and before, you know, him and Farouk got into it, they were that fucking group. You see what I'm saying? The second iteration of DX after Shawn Michaels rolled, and you know, you had Road Dogg and Badass Billy and then China, and then, you know, Triple H, and then like that was you have every once in a while you have that perfect group faction, and they were about to fuck it up with Judgment Day. Then they reeled that joint back. It's hold this.
No, they did bring
a little bit more.
A little scared
for real, and they ain't do it abruptly. They reeled it back. Like, they kept on, you know, each week, you know, had tension. Each week had tension. Now they got the belts. And shout out to Priest on wearing them belts anyway. He got a new way every goddamn fucking week.
Nah, he do though.
I fuck with that side, John. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that?
When he had the jump around his neck the first time, he was looking sweet. Then he came out with some other shots at home, cuz.
And my man Finn he's just loving himself, like, with these Jones.
Nah, yeah.
But I did like the main event. It brought something to a head. I need Cody to make that announcement of going to SmackDown, but I think after this program with Judgment Day, he's going to make his jump. Because he got to get over there. Like, he has to get over there.
I wish they just let him finish his damn sentence already.
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck he's saying about Jay.
Man, he ain't never finishing no promos no more.
Look, man, I'm loving what wrestling is right now. I feel, and maybe because we're doing this podcast, because before the podcast, I wasn't really looking at Raw like that or SmackDown all the way. I'll skim through it, but now I'm fully involved in this shit emotionally, and it's good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Wrestling is good right now. So, anybody want to add to this broadcast?
I wasn't here when y'all talked about it, but let's show some love for my man Shinsuke Nakamura.
We said that man don't even need a belt. He just need to torment everybody.
Nah, he doing good right now.
And we were saying he should be a transitional champion, like a month. You know what I'm saying? To get it off Seth, and then have someone like the Miz, his last title. That shit was like 2 weeks. And then that's when Bobby came through and took it away from him and shit. But back to your Bobby, I do think Bobby is a valid player in the game, but I think it's not his time yet. I think these youngins need to do their thing, because Bobby had his time. Bobby had his time with the belt. I don't think that's where they're going with him to get those big belts. I think eventually he's going to go for the United States belt. That's where I'm seeing Bobby.
He already did that.
I think he's going again. Because that's who that didn't he confront Ray and them? Wasn't it Bobby and the Street Profits?
No, they went to Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
They did for Judgment Day
because that was for the tag team belts.
Yeah.
Bobby, I think he's going to go U.S. And he can elevate that U.S. title too, like Gunther did. The IC title was shit.
No, they got it from Bobby. The U.S. title, they got it from, like, Theory got it from Bobby.
And maybe he need to,
they do need somebody to put some.
Yeah, he need to. And I think he has a special relationship with that belt. You know what I'm saying? And I think that can be something to where he can work with. And Street Profits, they need to split them goddamn tag teams.
Listen, as soon as you say Street Profit names, I say
they need them.
They need to fucking separate them belts.
But I don't want Finn and Damian to lose 100% of the belts.
Yeah.
They need to do something. Triple H, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know. Anything else?
Which I know I wasn't here. How y'all feel about Becky?
You can go ahead, Jay.
I think she's a placeholder until Jay get there.
Me too.
Yeah.
And who else better to win it off is the man.
Right.
Yeah, because listen, hold on. I like that.
Yeah, she's coming.
She's coming. So she can
really paying her bread, bruh. Like, she's getting not Becky money, but they got to justify paying that money.
Now listen, she can realistically come in on some Becky open challenge type shit.
Oh yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah, the way that she started
two open challenges, so she can continue that thing for what, another week?
Oh yeah,
and Jay could come.
Mm-hmm.
So that ain't that's hot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they gonna run it through NXT. She gonna run through all that they got in NXT, And
listen,
then it's
the NXT women division. Listen, I'm sorry, fellas. They need to come to the main roster. They females fight so smooth. They females wrestle so smooth and they so athletic. Like the girl that lost the belt to Becky. She
yeah.
went lounge.
I didn't know she was that good until I never even heard of her until she came to Raw and stuff.
She is not no slouch.
Nah, she was
They
pretty
not
good.
good. Like even when she did the moonsault and caught herself and like I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, I will give it. I will give it to Shorty. Now, the thing is, I want to know y'all thoughts on this. Okay, Jade Cargill was undefeated until she lost the belt. Do WWE capitalize on that again? Do they rehash this undefeated streak for her?
I do not know, honestly, because like we
at least in NXT.
I was going to go similar to that route because I feel, and like I said, like we already discussed, her persona alone is unbeatable. Mm-hmm. Like she can show up to the show and it feel like nobody's supposed to be her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
She's an unbeatable person that we was talking about.
Exactly. And what I was about to say about NXT women, the only thing I feel with them is, though they're talented, they wrestle smooth, nobody gives that feeling of unbeatable. None of them. Mm-hmm. None of them give that feeling of I'm coming in here and I can dominate every female wrestler. I feel like the whole NXT women division, they can beat each other. So
how about
I can see that.
Didn't Asuka retire her belt before she came to the main roster? She didn't get beat.
No, she ain't get beat.
She retired that belt. I think Jade Cargill need to run through that shit for about 3 months and then retire the fucking belt and be like, look, I need to get the fuck away. I need to get up there with them people. Now, who do she feud with first? Do she come back round to the man or Charlotte? Or
when I think she hit the main roster, I think she gonna have a legit beef. I don't even think they gonna throw her up for a title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She ain't going for the title.
Get beef to build.
Who though?
I don't know.
I'm going.
I'm gonna tell you in the end, it needs to be a Rhea though. In the end, like you need to build like big boss status.
You think she should win the belt from Rhea at WrestleMania?
I think she should, and that hurts me to say, but I mean not like on no like immediate future type stuff. Like we can work it, but
she wins the Royal Rumble.
She
wins the Royal Rumble.
Nobody gives off the feel that they can beat Rhea right now. She comes in with personality alone that I feel can beat Rhea.
Ooh.
So,
do she win the Royal Rumble? Jade Cargill.
Bro, I just feel like she can bench press all the women, bro.
Yes,
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm trying to cycle through the women in my head. Nobody's giving me like
that boot.
At the end, it's
crazy.
Rhea. Like at the end of her beating up all the women,
I'm just dying to see. I'm just dying to see what she has to say. I just want to see what she has to say. Like they gotta work with. Like they gotta make. They can't drop the ball on Shorty.
Nah, they can't. Cause she is.
If she's not good, protect the shit out of her, man. Like
give her a mouthpiece. She's like one of them NFL rookies. You just know it's special. You know what I'm saying? They raw.
She's Brock Lesnar, the next big thing, 2002, baby.
Her arch enemy is going to be Bianca.
I think so.
Because they're going to go head for head.
They both
the attitudes, the ego. the
look,
body
the
build,
greatest,
strong,
and
everything.
that's Jade
It's just gonna
Cargill
be
whole MO is I'm the best. I'm motherfucker. Like
I would like it. I would like it, but I ain't gonna lie. I would also like an all black faction.
maybe that can lead to that on some respect shit.
because she did have a faction over in AEW. It'd probably be only a matter of
The
time before we follow.
Nah, she
Baddies,
bitched them
yeah.
though. Like she just,
Yeah, she did.
every week she fucking one of them up. Like
She was beating the shit out of them.
yeah, like shit. That's all we got, y'all. I got to get some sleep myself. I think we did the damn thing, and we're live but private, bro. So this is going all of this is going to be on YouTube. I'm just going to make the thumbnail, and then on the back end I got it recorded, and I'm gonna just cut it up. So people gonna be able to, like, if you guys love listening to just wrestle talk, y'all gonna love this 2-hour video. You know what I mean? This is some good shit. As Vince McMahon will say, this is some good shit. But any last words, people?
Oh, you already know. Comment, subscribe, hit the like button, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
Yeah, man.
And stay inside the motherfucking storyline, because we are. That's all we got. Peace. Y'all be safe. Catch y'all on the next one. That was pretty smooth.